citizens will be pleased to know that my incredible Kango Rail service is now free to all. Sure, it's not that convenient.
I'll show those guys.
I admire their spirit, but do they not realize with...
Can you believe they're still making video games about lose? Either way, sadly, you won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one moneybags in this joint.
Oh! You want me to...
Thank you for rescuing me! You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
I'm gonna do something!
I flew across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard? Enlightenment and martial art mastery may be priceless, but those plane tickets definitely cost something.
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
You seen that superhero supply store? Seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
If you have your camera with you, dear.
ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe, which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have a dragon inside. Somebody else needs to do stuff.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that wooden building. Man, I do...
I'd been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
The master says...
I do not get that fancy art stuff.
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
Kree invasions? Then why not sign up for a crash course in the ancient...
So what do you got for me? They set the money on what? Ugh, that could have been our meal ticket. Well, I appreciate you passing on the message without the violence. But technically it was more of a croque madame than a sandwich. Well, that's tragic, and a little bit disgusting, and absolutely no help to me. Could be something there, if we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Mellon, the only thing... Oh, and if you run into FORBUSH, man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
thermal training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of...
Is there a person out there who can understand working with Howard? But as a smart decision. I'll show you my design for the character. You've signed an NDA, right? Whatever. Get yourself looking the part, then we can start the demo.
Fancy the hike, huh?
You know where the customizer is, right? Because if this was my game, there'd have been a tutorial for that stuff for sure.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea.
Kang is watching you.
Looking good. We're lucky I managed to arrange... this meeting with Howard. He's usually crazy busy on the phone with publishers all day and... Wait. We don't have a publisher yet. That lazy. Soon as Howard shows up, I'll rustle up some enemies for you to fight.
All right, Forbush, make this quick. I've got another meeting after this. About meetings.
But we're the only two people working on... never mind. Feast your eyes on Cock-a-doodle-doom!
What?
Huh?
No one is safe from this foul enemy.
Oh, good. Poultry jokes.
I assure you, this villain is no yoke.
And not even original ones.
Fried don't know what you mean.
Ugh.
Cock-a-doodle-doo lays her enemies to waste with devastating expertise.
The puns are making me like it less. You know that, right?
You seen the superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to get
If you think she's done with you yet, you're fresh out of clock.
No.
The master says I won't make any.
And scene. So, what do you think? Pretty hardcore, right? Pretty intimidating.
All right, stop saying...
You won't regret this, Howard, if the folks at ChronoCon don't...
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we actually had to make the thing.
There was some training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
Speaking of ChronoCon, you did get the tickets, right?
I thought you were doing that.
This is what I get for teaming up with a walking pot rack.